Demoralizing is not at all a good habit. Demoralizing comes from the root word morale. Morale means the confidence or enthusiasm of a person or group at any given situation or time. Demoralizing thus, would then be the result of factors or acts or words from others or the self, that contribute to losing the confidence and enthusiasm to act. While acts or words from others can be countered through effective positive thinking, good reasoning and/or wit, those that come from the self are most detrimental to life and related actions. Self-demoralization results in loss of confidence, not taking care of the self, ignoring the family and people around, and very often one's work and career. The need to act comes from wishful thinking and reasoning. Consequences of wishful thinking without reasoning can prove harmful to actions that follow and very often in the run-up to success. Free will and reasoning have been the human traits that have contributed to the building of character and civilization. Unreasoned play on the free will in unchangeable and persistent situations often results in demoralization. Lack of effective reasoning and ignorance of the consequences and resources required to deal with them have proved detrimental to the results of action. A persistently adverse situation where one feels incapable of action can contribute to losing one's morale. Times come in life when such adverse situations need to be faced where the gut feeling of danger is all-pervasive. Here reasoning alone can come to help. Left with three options, they can be faced and consequences are born. Where the will to bear and face consequences comes from free will and the knowledge that the results can be afforded or modifying situations to complement one's requirements, which requires good reasoning, grit and willpower, or best to be ignored from knowing that it will not affect one's life. Humans are the only beings capable of reasoning beyond requirements of shelter and food. Endowed with the largest brain mass compared to body weight, he has been able to surpass all beings in the reasoning process. But unfortunately, his reasoning has very often been the reason for his depression too. Fear of the unknown or imagined consequences has very often left him demoralized and depressed. Though fear has protected man from many a danger, unreasoned fear has often been the cause of his bane. Abandoning one's free will, reasoning and knowledge often become causes for being demoralized and if persistently, later depressed, where expert advice is warranted. A demoralized individual loses the capability to reason, through which his/her free will, character, wholeness and beauty of life, friends and often family, he or she becomes unacceptable to social groups and society by and large. Though often adjusted by friends and society with tolerated inconvenience, they remain ostracized and isolated in spirit. If not able to see through, he or she becomes bereft of purpose in life. The most demoralizing factor that affects humans is the parting of cherished companionship. Parting by death is accepted as the inevitable, but the parting of ways due to physical and mental misunderstanding can demoralize people. Modern society solves this through other companionship. Here age, health and wealth become the determining factors. The big lesson to learn through life is the art of coping. Old age often is demoralizing. But a person that has mastered the art of coping with situations, to a far extent, survives the depression that follows. Old age isolation demoralizes everyone. It is the need of the hour that one stays prepared for this inevitability. When options are open, it is best not to lose the skill of reasoning, depending on free will and learning to cope with situations. Self-inflicted demoralization is detrimental, so why inflict yourself with this venom?